Welcome to the Applied Education online learning platform. This quick overview is just going to take you around the basics of navigating, finding your courses and viewing different units, for example. First thing we need to do obviously is go to the website online.appliededucation.com.au, and at the top right we can see our username and password, so we would need to enter that, and I've put in a dummy username here for today. And I'll click login. Once we're logged in, we'll see it does have our username there showing we are logged in, and you can navigate directly if you know the course you're enrolled in. Alternatively, if you want to see all the courses you've been enrolled in, go to navigation on the left. Now if that window is not there, that tab, it's because it may not be docked, and we can undock these by clicking that little icon, and you'll notice they're down the bottom of the page here. So I'm going to dock them so that they're up in the top left of my window pane. Now from navigation menu, if I click that and click on the yellow folder My Courses, it shows me the courses. I can also, rather than click on the folder, if I click on the word My Courses, it takes me to the My Courses page. And this user, Joe Blog, well, he's enrolled in two courses, Excel Introductory and Certificate 4 in Bookkeeping. So let's start by clicking on the Cert 4 in Bookkeeping course. You'll notice that we have this leader across the top here, and we can see the location of where we are on the website. Now to navigate back, for example, I click My Courses and it takes us back. That's called a breadcrumb menu. Now across the top we have the different units. So if I was to start on the 402 unit, obviously I could click on that and I can see all the information related to that unit. Be aware there's a forum option here with question and answer, so feel free to click on that. It'll take you to our main Applied Education website, and if I just go full screen, it can show you all the posts and questions to do with that assessment that users have been posting. And you can post your own as well if you wish. Down the bottom of the page you'll see you could fill out and enter your own post. I'll just close the forum and come back to the unit itself. Now here we have, first of all, in this unit, the data files required. Now this is a MYOB data file, and if you wanted to download that file you would simply click on it and you'll see it starting to download it to the downloads area. There is another tutorial on how to save and install MYOB and so on. The assessment in this unit, Cert 4, the assessment you download and email to your assessor. You don't email it from the online platform. So again, we would just click that link and it would download that file. If Joe wanted to view his progress and grades, depends on the course. Now in Cert 4 in Bookkeeping, the grades are not all online, but if he's done some quizzes, for example under 405A, there's an online quiz. Joe could go to Administration, Grades. We wait for that to load and he can see his results here for those quizzes. And at present he hasn't completed the quizzes, so the course there is 0. Next we'll look at how to complete a quiz. If we go back using this breadcrumb and click on the course, FNS 40211, takes me back to the main page, and under 405A you'll see I've got the activities, the assessment there that I email, but there's also one here, an online exam. Now if I click that as Joe, it does warn me there's a 3-hour time limit, and I would then click Attempt Quiz. Now as it's warning me there that it's time limited, as I start the quiz, it's just a matter of filling out, working your way through, and in this one here it's got 20 questions, this quiz, and when I'm done I would click Finish Attempt and finally Submit All and Finish. Now I won't do that today obviously with this test student. Finally, if you have any queries other than the forums, email assessor@appliededucation.com.au or feel free to give us a call.